In this presentation, we're going to be talking about what Flex modality is and how we can build and teach in Flex. On the following slide, I'm going to show you a quick video of a concept of a Flex mode. However, that is not the only model. There are different ways to construct and deliver Flex mode. So just take it as a grain of salt. Flex class will start from Canvas, where all the learning materials are stored. The Zoom class is the focal point of Flex class. Everybody from the classroom as well as the virtual online students will be joining Zoom class. As you can see, the students in the classroom, they also use their laptop to join Zoom. And they may break it into a breakout room where they access, share the documents or share the platform, such as Office 365. And then there's asynchronous students joining after. Of course, they will be watching the recorded video of the meeting, so they know exactly what happened, and they access the shared document. So what is Flex? Flex class exists fully online, which most of us have. We have at least one section in Canvas shell, so it is checked. And it has to be fully face-to-face. Well, most of us have taught on campus, so that's checked. Second item, students have a choice of how to attend on any given day. In some aspects, we have done that already in order to respond to students' needs, situations, and so on. For example, students who have to be out of town for family obligation or being sick and so on. We have given students chance to skip a class or keep up with the course through Canvas online contents. So that is, for most of us, I would say, checked. Third item, face-to-face class times are designated in class schedule. Well, that is a given thing. So when we have a class on campus, the time, day, and room numbers are designated. So as we can see, building and teaching a Flex class doesn't have to be complex. Yes, you can make it as comprehensive as you can or want, but it doesn't have to be. And most of all, many of the key components of Flex mode, we have already been doing it. We just did not call it as Flex, but we have done it. So let's go ahead and make it as a Flex and make it official. So why Flex? Let me list a few reasons that makes Flex important for student success. First, it increases accessibility for learners, and also it increases equity and completion rate. I heard of a student who started to attend Renton Technical College right after when the college decided to move most of courses online due to pandemic. That's kind of a counterintuitive, but the situation was that students could not attend the college because she had family obligations. But with all the courses online, she has all these options and choices. So that definitely increased accessibility and allowed the students who are otherwise could not attend the class. So equity and completion. And also the Flex modality helps us to do something more advanced learning models, such as flipped classroom, just-in-time teaching, project-based learnings, and so on, because the Flex modality adds the flexibility in terms of teaching models and styles and so on. So a little bit of perspectives and history along with the reality. The first flex modality that I saw was around late 1990s. Spokane Community College offered a few online sections. At the time, online courses were considered as a kind of novelty items because they were rare and new, but they offered online courses with a little bit of caveat, basically requiring the students to attend on-campus sections should their grades drop below a certain level. In my opinion, that is flex mode. And also, when I taught online classes, I often invited those students to my on-campus sections, especially when they are having a little bit of difficult time keeping up, or during the first few days of the quarter. So that helped a lot of those online students as well. And of course, I let the students on my face-to-face students to follow the course using the online contents. So again, we didn't call it as a flex, but that was a flex. So that's basically kind of ad hoc. The faculty we have been doing the flex in order to be responsive to students' needs. And now, one of the most exciting things is that most faculty member has a Canvas course, essentially online course content in Canvas. So that is a big advantage. And also we have a lot of technical evolution, such as Zoom, Teams, Google Docs, Office 365, and third-party platforms, AI, VR, or merged reality, such as Z-Space computers and so on, that gives 3D models and so on. So those are super helpful tools that we could utilize to make the flex mode even more powerful. The next level or the next stage of a flex mode will be, we call it real-time seamless interactive learning in flex-ready classrooms. So flex-ready classrooms are meant by all the equipments installed in the classroom, so that will allow this real-time seamless interactive learning experience. So let's talk about some concerns and perhaps some questions and answers. First, technical limitations. There has been some concerns about technology, especially around the internet bandwidth and maybe computer capabilities and that sort of kind of things. We are actively testing things and limitations and finding solutions. I do expect some challenges, but we do have time until fall quarter, and I'm pretty confident that we will be able to resolve most issues. And also, we do have the options of using some instructional design element. So we don't have to be completely depending on technology. We can work around and make things work while the technology backbone can catch up with the innovation. Second, student learning. Some concerns about flex mode teaching. For example, how do we know if the students are learning? And what if the students don't show up? How do we know if they are active or not? Or most importantly, if they are meeting the learning objectives of the course. So how do we know? I think the answers we already have. We have Canvas data, and then you can work with the students one-on-one through emails and Zoom. all kinds of things that we have been doing should be working here in Flex mode. It is just new to us because because of that, we will be kind of learning how to use the tools that we already have. And anyway, so that's one of the goals of faculty preparation until fall quarter. Third item, and also we will be offering student orientation so that students will learn how to be successful in Flex mode. And the third item is concern about how much work, extra work it will be. Yes, that is a true concern. It is nonetheless a transition for most of us, and we will be working on providing the faculty support in many different ways as possible. But at the same time, just be aware, you already have a lot of things built up. For example, Canvas course, and you have been using Zoom class and so on. So a lot of things that you will be using in Flex, you already have. We are just slightly reorganizing, resequencing, and so on. Okay, let's talk about how to build and teach Flex. So this is exciting. Well, first of all, what your course will look like will be up to your needs and requirements of the course. So there's no one size fits all, but we will share the common tool sets and tips. So first, let's start with Canvas. So the Flex mode will be built on top of a Canvas course. So that will be the home base. And then you can add recorded lecture videos, and as you can use a Zoom as well. And in Zoom, you have all these technological tools such as chat, breakout rooms, and also something called Zaps. So those are kind of a neat tools that come part of Zoom. And something similar, also is offered through Microsoft Teams as well. And there will be recorded sessions. So there's, for example, Zoom will be recorded. That comes also with closed caption, and all kinds of technical edition will be added to Canvas pages. So you can link those recorded sessions into Canvas. So students from all format can take advantage of those recorded sessions. All right, then the fourth item will be in-class, in-person teaching. And so this is going to be something very exciting because some of you probably will notice your role is changing from kind of traditional one-to-many, like a one instructor giving lecture and 25 students are sitting just watching and listening. And from that model, you'll be witnessing some active learning, for example, project-based learning activities, individual and group projects. And you'll also see increased sense of knowledge ownership from your students, because the Flex mode gives the flexibility not only to the students, but also to the instructor. So you will have more time and space to be more innovative and flexible. This is a quick sketch of Flex Ready Classroom. So this is just an example. Different classes and courses will have a different layouts, equipments, and so on. But I just wanted to give you a quick example. One key items on these diagrams are those TVs on the wall. So people in the classroom, including the instructor, can see the students who are joining virtually. So for example, Zoom or Teams, those students in the gallery view will be visible on the TV monitors. So the students can raise a hand, they can give a presentation, engage in classroom discussion and so on. And also, obviously, you can hear the students speaking. And also, there will be several webcams pointing at perhaps the whiteboard or the whole classroom or document camera, so that students who are joining virtually can see exactly what's going on. And incidentally, students who are in the class can also benefit from those enhanced video webcams, like the document cameras and the whiteboard cameras. You know, for example, students who are sitting in the back may not be able to see very well, but the whiteboard. But with this equipment, they can see things clearly, like they're sitting in the first row. For demonstration video clips, go ahead and click on the link. We will be adding more sample videos, especially when we put together some models for not only for the regular, quote-unquote, regular classrooms, but also science labs, technology, and other types of labs. We will be adding more demonstration clips. For any question about Flex Mode, please contact any team members of CITL, Center for Innovative Learning and Teaching. We'll be more than happy to assist you and answer any questions. Thank you.